Security and Immigration, Nikaise Nassin from Central African Republic, assistant ministers present from different countries here, the CDF, the Chief of Defense Forces, the Inspector General of Police from Kenya, and all the Inspector General of Police from the region, service commanders present, all the leaders, Member of Parliament who are present, members of County Assembly, Excellency Ambassadors present, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Habari za asubuhi. Asante sana. Your Excellency, we are here this morning with a number of leaders from different parts of the region. We have police chiefs who are present, Your Excellency, who are here, and we have also leaders of delegation. With your permission, allow me to just recognize the leaders of the delegation from the 15 member states, 14 member states minus Kenya. Your Excellency, we have from Burundi represented by Major General Joseph Ninteretse. Thank you very much. We have Central African Republic represented by Minister of Interior, Public Security and Immigration, Mr. Nikaise Nassin, who is present. Thank you very much. We have the Congo representative, maybe it's not here, but he was in the meeting. Djibouti, is he here? Oh, thank you very much. No, Djibouti, yes, I was coming to Djibouti. Djibouti is represented by Colonel Omar Hassan, who is present here. We have Lantry Shilombo, who is representing DRC, present here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know it's French, so we have to translate. We have Eritrea represented by Lieutenant Colonel Abtiab Tekete, who is present here. We had representative from Ethiopia. I don't know if he's here. I think he's in the meeting. And then we have Rwanda represented by Dr. Vincent Biruta, who is the Minister of Interior. Thank you very much. We have also Somalia, represented by Mr. Abdimalik Abdullahi from Somalia, our neighbors. Thank you very much here. And then South Sudan is represented by Honorable Mangar Buong from Somalia, from South Sudan. We have Uganda represented by Ms. Dorothy Nsereko. Thank you very much. And then we finally have Tanzania, which is represented by Honorable Daniel Baran, MP, and who is the Deputy Minister of Home Affairs. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, we have police chiefs here, a number of them, and we have other representatives from the region. Your Excellency, before I make very, very brief remarks and invite you, let me just thank all the elected leaders who are present here. We have the Member of Parliament of this constituency, Honorable George Sunguya. Thank you very much for being present. We have here my friend, the MCA of the area, Ololua, Mr. Eli Gore is here. Yes, thank you very much. Together with all the members of County Assembly present, if you may stand to just appreciate you. Thank you very much for being present with us. Your Excellency, now permit me to invite sorry, I almost called him the minister, former Minister of Interior, but let me just invite him as the governor of this great county of Kajiado, Mr. Joseph Olelenku. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, ministers present, leaders of delegation from member states, colleagues from Kajiado County. We have many leaders from the county here. I want to recognize our speaker, Mr. Speaker Sir. This is the Speaker of our Assembly, Ndeke. Watu wa Kajiado, good morning. Hamjambo. Your Excellency, the leadership of Kajiado is here this morning to welcome you to this very important official function We have come to welcome you, our leader, to Kajiado County as you officiate this important regional function. Your Excellency, I wish to thank you on behalf of the people of Kajiado, and also to inform you that a number of infrastructural projects taking place in the county are gradually taking shape, with the special mentions on the markets that are part of the National Housing Renewal Program. And I want to inform you that the inclusion of markets into this program is one of the best things that has happened to our country, because a number of our small traders operate under a very difficult environment. And therefore, Your Excellency, for you to include markets and important amenities like school in the program goes a long way to bring order in our trading, to bring decency in our businesses. And on behalf of the people of Kajiado, I want to thank you. Your Excellency, as we were coming along, it is important for me to let you know that I came through Ngong and I passed by the Ngong Stadium and I found young men, and they asked me to let you know, Your Excellency, that Ngong Stadium is part of the framework to support the 2027 regional sports taking place. It is an anchor thing for our athletes training in Ngong Hills. Ngong Hills have been found to be one of the most ideal climate-wise and altitude-wise for our athletes to train. The youth have asked you if you can put for them an AstroTurf, small changing rooms, nothing more than 150 million, it will bring a big relief. Now, anasema, Your Excellency, the new stadium in Jamhuri Park has been built through the materials from Ngong. So hiyo kidogo tu ndio alisema nikipeana salamu nimueleze rais hiyo Ngong Stadium inataka hiyo uwanja ya kuchezea. Mheshimiwa Sunguya, niruhusu dakika moja. Your Excellency, I was saying the inclusion of markets in our housing program not only bring decency, but a big relief to our small traders. It is one of the best things that has happened to our country. And in Kajiado, a number of our markets are coming to fruition. Our nation is gradually starting to see the transformation agenda you have. And I want to mention it to you that including such amenities is a very important addition to our national renewal. I think, Your Excellency, we just want you to know that despite this being a regional function, we have come to welcome you for an official visit to Kajiado. Ndio umeona watu wengi wamekuja hapa because hujatutembelea hivi karibuni, tunakutaka ukuje ground tukuonyeshe tunakupenda. Asante sana, Your Excellency, and welcome to Kajiado.
Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa Governor. Your Excellency, I introduced all the regional and current leaders. I just wanted to also recognize here Your Excellency, former police chiefs who are present. We have Dr. Kimayo, who is here, and we have also Dr. Sang, who was here, who also founded this very important institution, together, both of them. Kajiado also is lucky, Your Excellency, to have produced not just governor to have been a former minister, but also there is another minister from this ministry who is serving in your office, who is a former minister as well. Thank you, Your Excellency. So I'd like to make just very brief remarks. One, Your Excellency, is that here, what we are doing, this exercising of banning these firearms, is not just an exercise to destroy. There is a major significant message we are passing. First, Your Excellency, is that if we want to sort out the problem of proliferation of small arms, the insecurity problems in our region, in all our 15 countries, it was discovered that it was an exercise in futility to do a disarmament in one country and leave the neighboring country. If you take the example of Kenya, Your Excellency, the operation that has been going on in the places of Upper Eastern, for example, Your Excellency, in the places of Marsabit, it's of no consequences if there is no closer collaboration and support from the neighboring country of Ethiopia. That is the same in the northern part of the country if there is no collaboration with our dear brothers from Somalia, or in the parts, Your Excellency, of our neighborhood with Uganda. So this regional approach towards disarmament and towards confiscation of illegal firearms from citizens is the only way that can be able to make our country safe. It is considered, Your Excellency, that this is a more strategic approach towards making this region safe. And I want to say, Your Excellency, that is why if you heard the CEO speak, he talked about harmonization of policy. This approach is to make sure that when one country has a policy towards disarmament, we can do together cross-border. And that's how we will keep our country safe. And that's why, even as Kenya, we will benefit greater if our neighbors together we can work towards this issue. Number two, Your Excellency, a number of the firearms we are banning today, 1,000 of them, was as a result of security operations in Kenya, particularly in this part of Kerio Valley and the northeastern and the upper eastern. Your Excellency, it is, if you look firearms, illegal, 1,000 illegal firearms there, the kind of harm and havoc it has caused to families, to individuals, to society, to the country, cost that has, taken away lives of many people, created society with widows and orphans. Your Excellency, the work of our security officers must be lauded for the effort, especially in the Operation Malisa Walivu in Kerio Valley, and also the operation that is going on in Upper Eastern. It is as a result of that, Your Excellency, that we have made this great progress. And I want to report to you, Your Excellency, that since you came to office, you took over governance in this country. Matters of banditry has reduced by 65%, 65 to 70%, that is the estimate, as a result of the investment that your government has put in matter security, including making sure that there is safe operation on the part of the police officers, including the modernization and buying modern equipment for the police officers, including, Your Excellency, putting resources to establish more formed up units in the different regions. And we must appreciate our police officers who are sacrificing every day to keep our country safe. Your Excellency, I want to say that the best thing that ever happened in this nation is the multi-agency approach towards security. That is why you find now we are working in close collaboration, all the security agencies. KDF is working together with the National Police, Your Excellency, is working together with the KFS, working together, Mr. President, with KWS. All these people working together have made Kenya safer. And this multi-agency approach has made a great difference, and I'm happy to see CDF here, the IG, and the other service commanders who are present. Your Excellency, even as we do so, I want to say that our police officers and our security officers must know that from the ministry and from your government, they have greater support. You have put in place policies, including police reforms recently, that has improved what is going to be paid to the police officers, especially at the lower cadre. Your Excellency, the plan also on insurance, because these police officers are doing a lot of work in dangerous areas, and this comprehensive insurance, including life insurance, has made a greater difference in their lives. Your Excellency, moving forward, we will continue with the reform process, including ensuring that our police officers, when they are doing these operations and they are doing their work, they will do it within an environment that they respect human rights and human dignity. Your Excellency, I know there has been a great debate in the country following the incidences in the recent past of a few police officers who have erred in their work and, Your Excellency, brutalized the citizens. We want to be very clear. Whereas we have a force of 120,000 police officers, Your Excellency, a few people, 2, 3, 4, even if it is 50 police officers, even if it's 100, Your Excellency, cannot be used to generalize or to say that all our police officers, 120,000 of them, are violating human rights. We will deal with every case per every individual, Your Excellency. And as a country, you gave firm instructions when you came to office. It was in your manifesto. It has been your clarion call that you don't want a nation where there is extra judicial processes, Your Excellency. And we will make sure that we walk that tight rope, Your Excellency, to make sure that a few individuals who are going to violate the law are brought to justice, but also protect all the other police officers who are doing a good job. Your Excellency, I tell you, because I've visited different parts of this country where our police officers work, some of them are working under very difficult circumstances, sacrificing for this nation, and they want to see that their people, their country, their citizens are giving them maximum support, even as they sleep in Boni Forest or in border places, Your Excellency. We must make sure that all these police officers know they have our maximum support. And also the citizens of this country must know that they have our maximum support to deal with the few police officers who may misuse a firearm or even misuse their authority to harm citizens, like the case that we are dealing with the country at the moment. And we will deal, in such cases, we will deal with them family. I request the citizens also, Your Excellency, that they must respect the authority of police, because without respect of authority of police, there is anarchy. I saw one citizen in Nakuru when the police were trying to bring calm, and we are dealing with a very serious small gang in Nakuru town. When the police are trying to do so to make sure that the citizens are safe, some other citizen is carrying a panga, Your Excellency, attacking a police officer. And I really want to thank the police officers who have restrained themselves in such circumstances. Because even it was on camera, you will see the police officers just looking at that person with pity. And yet, you will find some citizens cheering them. You will find some of them cheering them in social media or in public. Your Excellency, if a police officer was to use that gun, the same way a police officer was attacked here in Narok, it would be the rest of the country will go for the citizen and ignore the police officer whose life was in danger. It's important for us as citizens, even as I saw some of them exercising their rights yesterday, that exercising freedom and rights under Chapter 4 of the Constitution does not include violence in the city, does not include looting, does not include burning vehicles, and we will be firm in this ministry. We will support our police officers when they are enforcing law and order to ensure that every other citizen who's going about their business, who is going about doing their business, Your Excellency, is protected and their property is protected. We will not waver. It does not matter whatever people say. Our duty in office and in the security sector is to keep the people safe. And that we promise the people of Kenya. As we hold our police officers accountable, we will hold the civilians accountable who are misusing their civilian authority. With those many remarks, Your Excellency, it is now my humbler duty and privilege to invite you, Your Excellency, to address this important gathering. Karibu, Your Excellency.
Asanteni sana, tafadhali mnaweza keti chini. Thank you very much. Let's take our seats. Waheshimiwa viongozi wote na ndugu wananchi wa Kajiado, hamjambo. A firearm in the wrong hands is not just a potent weapon. It is a direct assault on the safety of our citizens, the stability of our society, and the peace we have worked so diligently to build. In the hands of criminals, such a firearm enables lawlessness, escalates violence, and undermines the rule of law. Today's ceremony, which marks the destruction of more than 6,000 illegal firearms recovered between 2022 and 2025, therefore sends a clear and powerful message. We will not allow violence to take root in our communities, and we remain firmly committed to disarming those who threaten our peace and to strengthen the safety and security of every citizen. I am encouraged to note that a majority of the firearms being destroyed today were voluntarily surrendered by the public, who responded positively to our amnesty programs and community disarmament campaigns. A significant number was also recovered through diligent efforts of our security agencies during targeted operations. I commend both our security agencies and responsible citizens and communities, including religious and community leaders, whose civic mindedness and patriotism have made this national milestone possible. Because of their efforts, our families, communities, and the nation is safe. The government's commitment to safeguarding the lives of Kenyans as enshrined in our Constitution continues to guide our actions in combating the proliferation of illicit arms. This engagement is further demonstrated by our engagement with regional, continental, and global partners through diplomatic and security frameworks. Our efforts to recover illicit small arms and light weapons are aligned with the African Union's Silencing of the Guns by 2030 initiative, led by the Regional Center on Small Arms and Light Weapons. While this target remains work in progress, I am proud to affirm that Kenya has made commendable strides towards that vision. The fact that many Kenyans have voluntarily surrendered illegal firearms is a strong indication that our peace and security strategy is working. It reflects growing public confidence in the government's resolve to maintain order and protect lives. As you have heard, citizens in many parts of Kenya, because we have consistently worked with security agencies to safeguard their lives and property, have surrendered what would otherwise be dangerous weapons in their hands. That said, we cannot afford complacency. The East African region remains awash with illegal small arms and light weapons, many of which can easily cross our borders and infiltrate our communities. To achieve lasting peace, we must continue working tirelessly to remove all illegal weapons from circulation, both within Kenya and across all our region. I therefore call upon all citizens who may possess illegal firearms to take advantage of our current amnesty and surrender these weapons to the authorities. And I want to ask every citizen not to wait. An illegal firearm makes you less safe. It compromises your safety rather than securing it. And regardless of your intentions, possession of illegal firearms is unlawful, and those found in possession will, of course, face the full force of the law. If you have genuine security concerns, the proper course of action is to engage with law enforcement agencies. We are here to listen, to respond, and to ensure your safety through lawful and structured means. In the same vein, I direct all state agencies that are custodians of government-issued firearms to uphold strict accountability and ensure proper management and control of firearms under their charge. Any form of pilferage, diversion, or misuse of state firearms must be prevented with utmost vigilance. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya has consistently championed the adoption of strong and universal frameworks in arms control. Consequently, we are actively considering the ratification of global treaties, such as the Arms Trade Treaty, which seeks to regulate international trade in conventional arms and prevent their illicit diversion and misuse. Accordingly, I ask the relevant state departments and agencies to begin the necessary processes and establish modalities for Kenya to sign all relevant arms control treaties that align with our national interest and security imperatives. At this juncture, I wish to recognize and thank the National Police Service, particularly the National Focal Point on Small Arms and Light Weapons, for their exemplary coordination and facilitation of the many stakeholder engagements as we work together with regional partners in this mission. Your commitment and diligence are highly appreciated. Allow me also to congratulate our valued partners in arms control, including the Regional Center for Small Arms and member states, as you mark 20 years of coordinating the region's response to control and management of small arms and light weapons. I also acknowledge other national and international partners who continue to support Kenya in this very vital endeavor. Allow me also to commend our police service for their professionalism, their commitment to national duty, and as I promised and as I committed, that we are going to work to ensure that we improve the terms of service for our policemen and women, and also work with them in modernizing the equipment, the facilities that they use to protect our country. So far, in the last 2 years, we have spent close to 9 billion shillings in the modernization of equipment and making sure that our policemen and women have what it takes to protect the nation. In this year's budget, we have made additional provision to ensure that we equip our policemen and women with the most modern equipment, most modern facilities to make sure that they secure the assets, the property, the lives of the people of Kenya, and also to make sure that we professionalize our police service and to eliminate policemen and women who abuse the authority they have. I am confident that the police academy in this compound is going to serve to ensure that we train, we equip our commanders in courses that will enable them be able to provide leadership to our police men and women. Let me also commit that as we do this, ensuring that every policeman and woman, as they discharge the noble duty of protecting the lives of Kenyans and their property, they are adequately covered by insurance, adequately supported, as I said last week, with proper housing program, a proper insurance program, to ensure that they can protect our country. Because any meaningful development is anchored on peace, security, and stability. And that we must work together to make sure that it becomes part of our architecture. We will, as has been said by the security minister here, equally protect citizens from rogue police officers and make sure that we hold them to account so that we can have a nation that is based on the rule of law, where everybody is serving under the rule of law. Let me also say to the people of Kajiado, asanteni sana kwa kutukaribisha leo Kajiado. Tumeshukuru sana. Na vile gavana wetu alivyosema, tumefika hapa leo, vile gavana wetu alivyosema, niko na mpango ya kutembelea kaunti yetu ya Kajiado, ndio tuweze kupangana na mambo ya maendeleo ya sehemu hii. Mimi nataka niwahakikishie kwamba mambo ya maji, kwa mfano, tumemaliza Northern Collector Tunnel, sasa maji itaongezeka. Mji wetu wa Ngong, mji wa Kiserian, mji wa Rongai, vile vile tumekubaliana ya kwamba wakati tunapanga mambo ya maendeleo ya taifa letu la Kenya, hii Kajiado haiwezi kubaki nyuma. Vile muliona ya kwamba tuko na mpango ya program ya housing ili kuondoa wananchi wetu katika vitongoji duni. Hapa Ngong tuko na program ya affordable housing. Hapa tunajenga nyumba awamu ya kwanza 1,800 hapa, na mimi nataka niwahakikishie wananchi wa hapa ya kwamba hizo manyumba ni manyumba ya wananchi wa kawaida. wale mama mboga wako hapa, wale wananchi wa kawaida wako hapa, ndio wataishi katika hayo manyumba. Vile tunajenga masoko Kenya. Kwa sasa tumefikisha masoko karibu 300. Na hapa Kajiado tunawajengea soko mpya 10. Na kuhakikisha ya kwamba wafanyabiashara wetu, hasa wale wafanyabiashara wadogo, wanafanya kazi katika mazingira yenye iko na usafi, mahali kuna stima, mahali kuna maji, mahali kuna usafi, ndio tuweze kusukuma mambo ya maendeleo ya taifa letu mbele. Asubuhi ya leo, sikizeni watu wa Kajiado, asubuhi ya leo nilikuwa naangalia orodha ya wale watu waliojisajili ama kujiandikisha kwa SHA, na watu wa Kajiado wamefikisha watu 1410 tayari wamejiandikisha kwa program ya SHA. Na mimi nataka ni encourage watu wa Kajiado. Kwa Kenya mzima, Kajiado ni namba 23. Mumeandikisha wananchi 35%. Mimi nawasihi watu wa Kajiado muongeze kasi, mutie bidii, kwa sababu tunataka tuhakikishe ya kwamba kila mwananchi kule mashinani anaweza kupata matibabu bila ya kuuza ng'ombe yake ama mali yake ama ploti yake, tuweze kulipa kupitia kwa bima ya afya inayosimamiwa na serikali ya SHA. And therefore, nataka niwahakikishie watu wa Kajiado, program yetu ya mambo ya barabara imeanza kwa kasi, na kazi zile zingine zote tunasukuma pamoja na viongozi wenu. Asanteni sana kwa ushirika wenu na umoja wenu na kufanya kazi kwa pamoja. In closing, let us reflect on what this occasion represents: a resolute stand against violence, a renewed pledge to safeguard our communities, and a reaffirmation of our collective responsibility to build a safer Kenya and a safer region. The destruction of these firearms is not merely a symbolic act. It is a tangible declaration that we reject the tools of harm and embrace the values of peace, order, and justice. Shortly, we shall light the destruction flame, a powerful gesture that will mark our continued march towards a secure and gun-free society. Let this moment inspire us all to remain vigilant, united, and unswerving in the pursuit of lasting peace. To our friends from the region, majirani zetu kutoka Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, na wale wengine wote, karibuni Kenya. Pelekeni salamu zetu, our greetings to your countries, to your citizens, and our commitment to a peaceful and secure region from the people and government of Kenya. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. God bless.
Tumpongeze rais tena kwa makofi kwa hotuba yake. And with that, Your Excellency will now make progress to we'll do the national anthem before we make progress to lighting of the arms. The anthem. that Your Excellency will make progress. I request that we maintain our positions as we allow His Excellency to proceed to where we'll now have the lighting of the arms.
These are dangerous people. Yes. Very good. So hii bunduki yote mmetoa wapi? Hapana, ni wengi. So hii amechukua sababu different light.
Mama,
Over the last 3 years.
Hii ghafla imefika wakati wake. The lighting of the firearms.
Variation of
And the fire will slowly drift to where all the firearms are. And as mentioned, this is not just symbolic, but it's a commitment to ensure that no illicit or illegal firearms are anywhere within the region.
Sasa moto umefika mahali bunduki ziko.
Some gunpowder.
Pia huko ndani. Kusanya hii fire.
It will be crushed with the machine. Yes.
Ile inaungua hapa ni mbao.
And our security staff will be here until it is done completed, then they collect the metallic part of it. We have been here for 1 minute. We have been here for 1 minute. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. IG. Ile kazi imebaki sasa ni yenu.